Alright guys, and this is the beach at Rose Bay. Look at that. Look behind me. You probably can't see them houses there, but this is the beach, guys. Look at that white, beautiful, sandy beach. And we go down there to get the ferry. And I'll take you on the walk down here. Okay fam, so you may be wondering why episode 3 of my coastal walks is starting here in the beautiful circular quay on Sydney Harbour. Well, you're going to find out soon. Unusual for a coastal walk to be taking a ferry, public transport to where I'm going, but you'll see soon. This is another way to get around Sydney on the ferries, and a pretty spectacular way to get around too. You can't see the Opera House behind me there, but that's the Harbour Bridge. That's Sydney Harbour. Okay fam, so as you can see I'm in Watson's Bay. So I'm doing the Watson's Bay to Rose Bay coastal walk today. Now the beauty of this coastal walk is it's not just on the coast, and as you can see we're in the harbour here in Sydney, the city in the distance there. However, we'll probably be walking past some of the most expensive real estate in Australia and in the world, and we'll be showing off some of that as well guys. But anyway, that's today's episode, the coastal walk, Watson's Bay to Rose Bay. Off we go. Okay fam, so I'm starting the walk up here on the lookout at Watson's Bay, and as you can see behind me that's the Pacific Ocean, but the actual walk is down this way where the actual harbour is, so it's along the harbour. And this place here guys, it's amazing views, and if you keep walking up the other side up there, you basically go towards Bondi and that area. So that's another walk which I will hopefully be putting into these episodes as well. But this is episode 3, but this is Watson's Bay to Rose Bay, and like I said guys, it's a spectacular view down here. And this place here, they know it's called the Gap, and when I was younger this wasn't all fenced off like this, like back in the 80s, and people used to actually commit suicide down here. It was actually well known for that, so that's why it's all fenced off now. But as I said guys, if you look down there, that's the city, Harbour Bridge and everything else, but we're heading towards Rose Bay. So off we go guys. As you can see the helicopters up the top there, surf rescue, looking for sharks and things like that. A bit rough out there, a bit windy, but it's beautiful. Got sailing boats out there, but like I said, that's the rough ocean, but we're heading on the harbour. Okay fam, so behind me there, like I said, you see some of the most expensive properties in Australia, and they're literally expensive because they're on a beach on the harbour. Amazing. But as you can see guys, the harbour looks beautiful. We're here at Gibson's Reserve, Watson's Bay, where the ferry stop is just there, and the walk basically continues all the way there to Rose Bay, and we're going to go inside now because as you can see, they're waterfront properties here, so you can't actually walk down there because it's not all beach. There's a lot of rocks as well, but because it's waterfront property, you can't actually walk on the water itself, so we've got to cut inside where you're going to see some other properties in there as well, but it all adds to the actual walk itself. Just see the way other people live, or if you want to call it the other side, how the other side lives, their lives over here guys. But at the end of the day, it's a beautiful walk because you see, if you are interested in architecture and property and like wealthy, rich properties in the world, this is it. This is the place you're going to see it guys. So like I said, let's go for that walk and see what we can find, see what adventure we can come up with. And as you can see guys, from the health and wellness side of things, lots of stairs, very hilly area here guys, so you've got to walk down. As you can see, I'm going down towards where the water is, but like I said, there's a lot of oceanfront homes here, or harbour front homes is what you call it, as you can see across over there. So because they're oceanfront or harbour front, you can't actually walk along the harbour to do the harbour walk. You've got to walk up these stairs, back up into the roads where the suburbia is, and then back down again. So that's great for the health and wellness side, which is what this channel is about, as well as the travel. So bear that in mind, that you're going to have a lot of hills to walk up and down. But like I said before guys, the beauty of it is you get to see all of this, you know, and it's pretty spectacular. And I mean, what a dream to live around here. Still part of Sydney, but not where a lot of us come. But on this walk, you come to places where you never come before. I mean, I've never come down and done this walk before, so I've never actually come down on the harbour front, because when you drive, you're always driving up on the main roads. So the beauty of this as well is, you know, you get to actually see some other parts of Sydney you don't normally see. But look at that. Anyway, let's keep going. Alright, so behind me here is Parsley Bay Bridge, and that goes over to Parsley Bay on the other side. Now I might have to put some music on because it's a little bit windy as I go over the bridge, so hopefully it's not too windy. If so, I'll put some music on and you can see some of the homes over that way. Hi guys, and one of the great things about this walk is it takes you through one of the eastern suburbs, most exclusive suburbs, which is Vaucluse. So this is just Vaucluse here, just to give you an idea of the type of places that are down here. Beautiful. And again guys, if you don't do the walk, you don't normally come down these areas. Look how beautiful these places are. Wow. And look at this place at the end, overlooking the water there. Again guys, you don't get to see these unless you do this walk. So this is a great thing about the walk as well. Okay fam, so on the walk you cut through this place here, which is Nielsen Park, and there's a beach down there, but they're doing a bit of work on there at the moment. Looks like renovation, so you can't go down the beach, but this Nielsen's Park is a private park or national park, and you cut across here and then you get to Rose Bay. So we're nearly at Rose Bay, but there's still a bit of walk to go. And the walk, I'll tell you what, it's been tiring, but the scenery makes up for it, guys. It's amazing scenery. But we'll keep going, guys. Let's see where this takes us. Hi, guys. So that is the beach there, Nielsen's Bay. But unfortunately, as you can see, doing a bit of work there. But normally this is a place to really hang out, and the water's really nice. There's shark nets as well there, so it's safe to swim. But we keep going on the walk through the national park here. And we get over to, look at the harbour there as well, guys. Then we get over to Rose Bay. Okay fam, so this is the actual walk as you get to Nielsen Park and Hermitage Foreshore. As you can see, that's the bay there, and that's the walk there. Like I said, it's steep, as you can see, about 30 minutes to 1 hour just for 2 kilometers. So it can be a pretty vigorous walk, but it just depends on your, I suppose, your fitness level and everything else. But as you know, fitness is what this channel is all about, so my fitness level better be good enough for this, so let's go. And a few areas you can stop off on the walk, guys. There you go. The city of Sydney there, the Rose Bay seaplanes, and the harbour. And one thing about the path, guys, it's actually really done up nicely. They've actually put a lot of work into making sure you can use it properly, and the vegetation and flora and fauna is very Australian. But as you look, guys, I mean, they've got the wooden steps everywhere. This would have been just dirt before, so they've done a really good job. And wow, as you pop around, the wind's going to pick up, but check this out. Beautiful. What a walk. Like I was saying, guys, the walk's not that easy. As you can see, you've got to walk up all those stairs. It's pretty steep. However, when you get down here, like I said, with these walks, get a bit of a wow moment. If you own a little private beach here, how amazing is that? Again, guys, do these walks. See Sydney, a beautiful part of Sydney. Okay guys, for those of you who may not be familiar with Sydney, this Watson's Bay, Rose Bay, I mean, that's the city there just behind me. The ferry itself, which is the public transport along that water there, along the harbour, I think it only takes roughly, I would say, 10 minutes. That's on the ferry. If you were to drive, similar sort of thing. So once again, guys, very close to the city. I mean, we're literally part of the city. I mean, Vaucluse, Rose Bay, Watson's Bay, it's all part of the city. And look at the homes up the top up there, guys. Those homes up there. Tens of millions of dollars, guys. Tens of millions of dollars, because that's the view they've got of the city back there, the Harbour Bridge. And they're right on the harbour. But what an amazing walk, guys. We've come from back there behind me over my shoulder, around that ridge there. That was a bit of a rugged walk because there was a lot of ups and downs. And it's through the Sydney National Park there. And this bit here is going to be pretty flat all the way to Rose Bay. Just come across this cemetery along the walk there. There must be only about 40 graves there. I don't even know if it's a private cemetery or if it's an actual public one. But how bizarre. I've never seen this one before. Like I said, you go on these walks, guys, and you come across some weird things. Look at all the crosses there. I'm trying to read the names. What years are they? Can't tell. Oop. Can I see down there? Can't even see down there. Wow, that's bizarre, guys. That cemetery is maybe 40 graves there. I can see the crosses. That's very odd. Alright guys, so I've come off the coastal walk because as you can see down there, these homes, very expensive homes, very unusual architecture homes as well, are right on the water and they're private, so you can't actually walk down there. See their pools and everything down there, and they are homes. These aren't hotels, these are people's homes, and that's what the view they got down here in the city. And there you go, guys. I don't know if you can see through the trees there. They're their homes, and there's the other homes. So, like you can see, it's a very hilly area. From the water, it's basically a hill that goes all the way up, which adds a lot to your walk as well. But I love looking at these homes, guys. This one here especially. Wow, beautiful. And that pool is looking right over the harbour. Alright guys, and this is the beach at Rose Bay. Look at that. Look behind me. You probably can't see them houses there, but this is the beach, guys. Look at that white, beautiful, sandy beach. And we go down there to get the ferry. And I'll take you on the walk down here. This is the beach, guys. We walk along the beach at Rose Bay. Wow, that water is beautiful. And it's dropped a bit. We had a heat wave the last few days, guys, so it's got to about 23 today, which isn't too bad. So you see people a bit dressed up like me, but wearing a t-shirt. It's still t-shirt weather with that sun out. It's beautiful. Well, look at this view, guys, on the harbour. The beautiful homes back there. This is the life, guys. If you win those American lotteries, maybe you can live here. Forget the Australian lottery, you need more than that. So again, guys, this is the beach at Rose Bay. Look at this. How beautiful is that? Just walked all the way from the other side down there. And look at those apartments right on the water there, right on the beach. So you can walk with me here, guys. And like I said, look at this water. Because it's the harbour, obviously not wavy, not the main ocean. But what you got is a beautiful spot for swimming, beautiful spot to relax. And in regards to the walk itself, it took over an hour, and I walk fast and I'm fit. So, you know, it's not easy. It will test you, but it's the scenery alone, walking in these beautiful suburbs there behind me, makes up for the length of the walk. But anyway, guys, I'll let you see the rest of it yourself. Like I said, it's 23 today down here. Because of the wind, it feels a bit cooler, but it's not cold. Hopefully not getting too much wind in the camera itself. I tried to get a microphone the other day so that they pick up so much wind, but I got the wrong mic, and actually that's why you see me carrying this bag around, because I'm actually going to return it in the city. I bought it yesterday. And this is a sailing club as well, guys. So in this area, being a bit of an exclusive area on the harbour, a lot of sailing and stuff like that. So there you got the boat shed. This is for one of the exclusive schools. So again, we'll keep walking down here. This is all part of the walk itself. And now we're heading to the actual ferry where we came originally. So the ferry that goes from the city to Watson's Bay, which is where we started the walk, actually stops here at Rose Bay. So it's only one stop. And like I said, it's about a 10-minute journey all up. And I'm pointing you to the direction of where we came from. So as you can see, that white sand that you can see down there, that is Rose Bay. And we've walked literally, I mean, this camera unfortunately makes things look far further away than what it is, but I've walked all the way from that other side there. So pretty extensive walk, guys. Okay fam, so we end the number 3 episode of the Sydney coastal walks, Watson's Bay to Rose Bay, and the famous Catalina restaurant behind me there. And as you can see, this is where the ferry is going to come, and it's just coming in now. And again, guys, hope you've enjoyed this. What a walk. And I've told you guys many times, the walks are so good for you. And when you do them in places like this, get off that treadmill, do them out here, guys. Look at that behind me. You could walk for hours and not feel it when you've got this sort of scenery. So here you go, guys. Next episode. Let's see what happens on our next one, where we go then.